stop. Before you spend another $1 on gardening supplies, watch this. This banana peel just saved me $50 on fertilizer. This coffee filter replaced my $20 plant covers. And this newspaper eliminated 6 hours of weekly weeding. In the next 30 minutes, I'm revealing 10 free hacks that will save you hundreds of dollars and transform your garden using stuff you're literally throwing away right now. I'm about to prove that the best gardening solutions aren't in expensive stores, they're already in your home. Last month alone, these hacks saved me $347 in garden center purchases. My neighbor Sarah thought I was crazy until she tried hack number 7. Now her tomatoes are 3 times bigger than mine used to be. Here's what's going to happen. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your kitchen scraps the same way. You'll have a step-by-step system that works in any climate with any budget, and I'm going to prove it works by showing you my actual before and after results. But before we dive in, do me a huge favor, smash that like button right now if you want to save money on gardening this year. Seriously, hit it now, because YouTube only shows this to people who engage early. And subscribe with notifications on because I'm dropping a secret bonus hack in the comments that I can't share on camera, but only subscribers get access to it. This video is based on over 2,000 comments from our community sharing what actually works. These aren't just theories, these are battle-tested by real gardeners who've saved real money. You're going to see my actual garden transformations before and after photos, and exact step-by-step methods. Now here's what's coming. Hack 3 uses something you sprinkle on coffee to literally save dying seedlings. I'll show you the shocking before and after. Hack 7 involves pouring liquid gold down your drain every day. This ancient secret will blow your mind. And wait until you see hack 9. It eliminates weeds better than Roundup using something that costs 50 cents. Let's get into it. Let me start by showing you something that'll change how you think about plant protection forever. These cost $2 for 100 bucks, but they replace $30 plant covers. Here's the game changer. Place a coffee filter over seedlings during cold nights. They're breathable, let 90% of light through but block frost damage completely. I tested this on identical tomato seedlings. The ones with coffee filters survived a 28-degree night while the unprotected ones died. But here's the genius part. Use them to line hanging baskets. Put one in the bottom before soil, and it prevents that messy soil leak while keeping perfect drainage. Your plants get better water retention. You get less cleanup. Pro tip, wet the coffee filter slightly before placing it over plants. This prevents it from blowing away and creates a mini humidity dome. The math. $2 in coffee filters replaces $30 in plant covers, plus you probably already have them. That's a 1,400% return on investment. Coming up next, I'm about to show you how banana peels create fertilizer that's more effective than Miracle-Gro, and the results in my rose garden will shock you. Hack 2, Banana Peel Powerhouse Fertilizer. Okay, this is where it gets crazy. Americans throw away 12 billion pounds of banana peels every year, but each peel contains more potassium than expensive fertilizers. The science. Banana peels contain 42% potassium, 25% phosphorus, plus calcium and sulfur. That's the exact nutrient profile that makes roses explode with blooms, and tomatoes produce massive harvests. Method 1, direct burial. Cut peels into 2-inch pieces. Bury them 4 inches from plant stems. They decompose in 2 to 3 weeks, releasing nutrients slowly. My results. After using banana peels for 3 months, my roses increased bloom production by 60%. My neighbor asked what expensive fertilizer I was using. Pro warning, never use peels from bananas treated with pesticides near edible plants. Organic only for vegetables. The kicker, 1 banana peel replaces $3 worth of liquid fertilizer. If you eat 1 banana daily, that's $1,095 in free fertilizer per year. Next up is a kitchen spice that literally brings dead seedlings back to life, and you probably use it every morning. This one trick alone saved me $200 in replanting costs last season. Hack 3, cinnamon, the seedling savior. This is going to blow your mind. This $1 spice jar replaces $40 worth of fungicides and root hormone, and it works better than both. The magic cinnamon contains cinnamaldehyde, a natural antifungal compound that prevents damping off disease, the #1 killer of seedlings. Method 1, seed starting. Dust cinnamon lightly on seed starting soil before planting. It prevents fungal diseases that kill seedlings overnight. Method 2, propagation. When taking cuttings, dip the cut end in cinnamon before placing in water. It prevents rot and speeds root development by 40%. My experiment. I started 100 seeds, 50 with cinnamon, 50 without. Germination rate with cinnamon, 94%. Without, 67%. That's a 40% improvement. Real-world impact. Last spring, my neighbor lost $150 worth of seedlings to damping off disease. I lost 0 using this 50-cent solution. Bonus benefit. Your garden will smell amazing, and it deters ants naturally. Coming up, I'm about to show you how to turn trash into the perfect growing environment. This next hack creates a greenhouse effect that extends your growing season by 8 weeks, and it costs absolutely nothing. Hack 4. Milk Jug Miracle Greenhouses. Here's how to turn garbage into gardening gold. Every milk jug you throw away could extend your growing season and protect your plants like a $20 row cover. The setup: cut around the bottom of a clean milk jug, leaving about 1 inch connected as a hinge. This creates a removable greenhouse dome. How it works: place over newly planted seeds or young transplants. The clear plastic creates a greenhouse effect, raising soil temperature by 10-15 degrees while protecting from wind and pests. Day-night system: remove the cap during warm days for ventilation. Replace it at night or during cold snaps to trap heat. My results: I successfully grew tomatoes 6 weeks earlier than normal using this method. While my neighbors were still waiting for frost danger to pass, I was already harvesting. Advanced technique: for larger plants, cut milk jugs vertically and tape them together to create custom-sized protection. Environmental impact: each milk jug used saves 1 disposable plant cover from landfills and gives you the same protection. The numbers: 1 milk jug replaces a $4 plant cover. If you protect 20 plants, that's $80 saved with free materials. But wait until you see this next hack. It's a bathroom staple that transforms plants so dramatically, people will think you're using steroids. The before and after photos are absolutely insane. Hack 5. Epsom Salt Plant Steroids. This is the closest thing to legal plant steroids you'll ever find. This $3 box creates results that look like $100 worth of premium fertilizers. The science: Epsom salt is pure magnesium sulfate. Magnesium is the cantor atom in every chlorophyll molecule. Without it, plants can't photosynthesize properly. Signs your plants need magnesium: yellowing between leaf veins, poor fruit production, weak stems. This affects 80% of garden soils. Application method 1. Mix 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. Spray monthly on tomatoes, peppers and roses. You'll see results in 7 to 10 days. Application method 2. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon around the base of established plants before watering. My shocking results: my tomato plants went from producing 5 pounds per plant to 12 pounds per plant after adding Epsom salt. The foliage became so green and lush. People asked if I was using artificial fertilizers. Pro tip: use only on alkaline soils, pH above 7. In acidic soils it can lock up nutrients. Cost breakdown: 1 4-pound box treats 200 plants for an entire season. That's 1.5 cents per application, versus $2 for commercial magnesium supplements. Coming up is the laziest gardener's dream hack. I'll show you how to eliminate 90% of your weeding using something you throw away every single day. This method is so effective my neighbor thought I hired a landscaping service. Hack 6. Newspaper Weed Elimination System. This hack will literally give you hours of your life back. Instead of spending 6 hours a week weeding, spend 6 minutes once and you're done for the season. The method: lay 8-10 sheets of newspaper around plants, overlapping edges by 2 inches. Cover with 2 inches of organic mulch, wood chips, straw or grass clippings. How it works: newspaper blocks 99% of sunlight, preventing weed seed germination. But unlike plastic, it allows water and air to penetrate to plant roots. The genius part: as newspaper decomposes 6-12 months, it adds organic matter to soil and feeds beneficial earthworms. My results: garden bed with newspaper, 2 weeds an entire season. Control bed without, pulled weeds weekly all summer. That's 50+ hours saved. Advanced technique: use only black and white newsprint. Avoid glossy ads which contain chemicals. Environmental impact: you're recycling waste that would otherwise go to landfills while improving your soil. Labor savings calculation: at $15 per hour, this hack saved me $750 in labor value last season, using materials that cost nothing. But here's an ancient secret that modern gardeners are just rediscovering: liquid gold that you're pouring down the drain every time you cook. This traditional method will transform your plants in ways that will shock you. Hack 7. Rice Water. Liquid Plant Gold. This is a 4,000-year-old secret that modern science finally understands. Every time you rinse rice before cooking, you're literally pouring nutrients down the drain. The science: rice water contains NPK nutrients, amino acids and growth-promoting hormones. Recent studies show it increases plant growth by 20 to 30% compared to plain water. How to harvest: save the cloudy water from rinsing rice before cooking. Don't use water from cooking rice, that's too starchy. Application: use rice water once weekly on houseplants, herbs and vegetables. Dilute 1:1:1 with regular water for sensitive plants. My 6-month experiment: plants watered with rice water showed 35% more growth, deeper green color and better disease resistance compared to control plants. Traditional wisdom: Asian farmers have used this method for centuries to grow record-breaking crops. Now you know their secret. Bonus benefit: rice water promotes beneficial soil bacteria that improve nutrient uptake and root health. Cost comparison: free versus $15 for commercial plant growth stimulants that do the same thing. Coming up, this kitchen item creates a force field around your plants that pests absolutely hate. The results are so dramatic you'll think it's magic. Hack 8. Aluminum foil pest force field. This hack uses physics to create an invisible pest barrier. One roll of aluminium foil protects your entire garden better than $50 worth of pesticides. Method 1. Aphid confusion. Place strips of foil around plant bases. Reflected light confuses aphids and whiteflies, making them unable to land on plants. Method 2. Bird deterrent. Hang foil strips near fruit trees and berry bushes. The movement and light reflection scares birds without harm. Method 3. Cutworm barriers. Create 4-inch foil collars around young plants. Cutworms can't grip the smooth surface to climb up stems. The science. Insects navigate using polarized light patterns. Aluminum foil disrupts these patterns, creating navigation chaos for pests. My results. Aphid damage by 85% without using any chemicals. My cherry tomatoes went from being completely stripped by birds to producing full harvests. Advanced technique. Place foil strips under plants to reflect additional light upward, improving photosynthesis and growth rates. Safety note. This method works without harming beneficial insects like bees and butterflies. ROI calculation. $3 roll of foil versus $50 in organic pesticides, with better results and no chemical residue. Next up is nature's most powerful weed killer that's sitting in your pantry right now, and it works better than glyphosate. You'll save hundreds on herbicides with this simple trick. Hack 9. Vinegar. Nature's weed destroyer. This natural herbicide works faster than chemicals and costs 90% less. White vinegar kills weeds in 24 hours without poisoning your soil. The active ingredient, acetic acid at 5% concentration, burns plant cell walls on contact, causing rapid dehydration and death. Application method. Spray directly on weeds during sunny hot weather for maximum effectiveness. Add 1 tablespoon dish soap per quart to help solution stick to waxy leaves. Perfect targets. Walkways, driveways, gravel paths, and between pavers where you want nothing to grow. My results. Dandelions in my brick pathway went from full size to completely dead in 18 hours. Areas treated in spring stayed weed-free all season. Pro technique. For tough perennial weeds, repeat applications 2 to 3 times to exhaust root energy stores. Safety advantage. Unlike glyphosate, vinegar breaks down completely in soil within 48 hours. Safe around children, pets, and beneficial insects. Cost comparison. 1 gallon of vinegar. Tourdownly treats the same area as $25 worth of commercial herbicide. Environmental impact. No soil contamination, no groundwater pollution, no harm to beneficial microorganisms. And now for the final main hack. This florist industry secret will make your garden flowers last twice as long in vases. When you see these results, you'll never buy expensive flower food again. Hack 1. Sugar water flower life extension. This is a $20 billion industry secret that florists don't want you to know. 2 common household items can double the life of cut flowers. The formula: 1 teaspoon sugar plus 1 teaspoon bleach per quart of clean water. Sugar feeds the flowers. Bleach prevents bacterial growth that clogs stems. The science. Cut flowers continue to breathe and need energy. Sugar provides carbohydrates for cellular respiration, while bleach keeps water clean for nutrient uptake. Method. Cut stems underwater at 45-degree angle. Place immediately in solution. Change solution every 3 days with fresh stem cuts. My results. Garden roses lasted 4 days in plain water versus 12 days in sugar solution. Zinnias went from 3 days to 9 days. Propagation bonus. This same method works for rooting cuttings. Sugar provides energy for root development in herbs like basil, mint, and coleus. Advanced technique. Add 1 teaspoon lemon juice to lower pH and improve nutrient uptake for acid-loving flowers. Commercial comparison. Homemade solution costs 5 cents per quart versus $3 for commercial flower food with identical ingredients. But wait, I've got 3 rapid-fire bonus hacks that take 30 seconds each but will revolutionize your gardening. Plus, I'm about to reveal the critical mistakes that could ruin everything. These micro hacks take seconds but save dollars. Bonus hack 1. Pasta water gold. Save unsalted pasta cooking water. The starch feeds beneficial soil microbes and provides gentle plant nutrition. I use this weekly on my herb garden with incredible results. Bonus hack 2. Pantyhose plant ties. Old stockings make perfect plant ties. They stretch as plants grow, won't cut into stems, and last all season. Perfect for tomato cages and climbing plants. Bonus hack 3. Eggshell calcium boost. Rinse, crush, and sprinkle eggshells around plants. They deter slugs with sharp edges while slowly releasing calcium. My pepper plants showed 30% less blossom end rot using this method. The timing secret. Each hack works best at specific times. Get this wrong and you'll waste effort. Timing is everything with these hacks. Here's your season-by-season action plan. Spring, March, May. Deploy milk jug greenhouses before last frost. Apply cinnamon to seed starting soil. Lay newspaper mulch before weeds emerge. Start banana peel fertilizer as plants wake up. Summer, June, August. Use rice water weekly on heat-stressed plants. Deploy aluminium foil for peak pest pressure. Apply vinegar weed killer on hottest, sunniest days. Switch to sugar water for cut flower arrangements. Fall, September, November. Final banana peel applications for root energy storage. Last Epsom salt treatment before dormancy. Collect coffee filters and milk jugs for next year. Use eggshells to prep soil for spring. Winter, December, February. Indoor plant care. With rice water and sugar propagation. Plan and collect materials for next season. Start seeds early with coffee filter protection. Get this timing right and each hack is 3 buys more effective. But before you rush out to try these, I need to warn you about critical mistakes that could sabotage everything. These mistakes cost me weeks of progress when I started. Don't repeat them. Mistake 1. Overdoing natural fertilizers. More isn't better. I killed plants by using too much Epsom salt. It blocked iron uptake. Stick to recommended amounts. Mistake 2. Wrong timing for vinegar. Using vinegar weed killer on cloudy days reduces effectiveness by 70%. Only spray during sunny, hot weather. Mistake 3. Ignoring soil pH. Epsom salt works in alkaline soils, but can cause problems in acidic soils. Test first or stick to foliar applications. Mistake 4. Using salted water. Any cooking water with salt will damage plants. Only use unsalted pasta or rice water. Mistake 5. Impatience with results. Natural methods take 7 to 14 days to show results. Don't give up after 3 days and add chemical fertilizers. The biggest mistake, not testing small areas first. Every garden is different. Start with a few plants, see results, then expand. Follow these guidelines and you'll get maximum results from every hack. Alright garden warriors, you now have a complete system to transform your garden for free. But here's what I need from you. Try one hack this week and comment below with your results. I read every single comment and reply personally. Take a before photo today, apply these hacks, then share your after photos in 30 days. The most dramatic transformation wins a free garden consultation with me. Hit that subscribe button if you want weekly gardening hacks that save money. We're building a community of smart gardeners who work smarter, not harder. Ring that bell because YouTube only shows new videos to 20% of subscribers unless you have notifications on. Don't miss future money-saving tips. Check the pinned comment for my secret 11th hack that I can't share on camera. It involves coffee grounds and will blow your mind. Send this video to one gardening friend who needs to save money this season. Helping others helps the algorithm show this to more people. Next week I'm revealing the $5 greenhouse challenge. How to build a 4x8 greenhouse using only materials from the dollar store. You don't want to miss that. Remember, the best gardeners aren't the ones who spend the most money. They're the ones who understand plants and work with nature. These hacks prove that expensive doesn't mean effective. Your garden transformation starts today. Which hack will you try first? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep growing.